Hello and welcome to Caching Waves. This is going to be a Elliott Wave analysis on Solana since the December low of last year. Going to be going from the daily all the way down to the hourly. Now first of all, we had a nice 1-2 off the low, came between the 50 and the 618. We then had our second 1-2, went just past the 618 extension. This is where I would expect a second 1-2 to be. Had our correction back. I believe this one spiked just through the 618. We then had our launch for our third of the third. You can see it matches up on the RSI as well, getting divergence now, which is showing that this third is close to being done, this third of the third. Then going to be looking for a correction in our fourth wave of our third wave to complete our larger third wave after that. Now just taking this step by step, you can see the fibs are hitting very nicely, expecting the third to end pretty soon. Expecting a pivot somewhere around 107 to 115-ish area before we get that 4-hour correction. Now I'm going to go down to the 4-hour. So we're going to zoom into this area here. I'll show you that. Let's go down to our 4-hour. Now I threw on a pitchfork because it's respecting it pretty nicely. There was our second 1-2. You can see we just spiked through the 618. We then had a 1-2, 3 large wave here. There was our third of the third area here, exactly where it should be. And we got our divergence on the top. I have this as a running flat or a WXY. I pulled the fibs. The B wave works as the fib pull. So this is the ideal ABC, I believe. And we currently have a 1-2 working on our third of our fifth wave before expecting that larger correction. I'm not interested in trading this at the moment. I would want to see this third wave complete wherever it does. My current target's around 110, and I'd be looking to buy in this fourth wave area. I pulled the fib from the bottom of the second to my expected area. That'll obviously be adjusted. And I'll be looking to add to that position between the 236 and the 382 to get that fifth wave move to the upside to about 135. Now let's go down to the 1-hour chart. And we're going to be going to this fifth of the third area. So this was the bottom of our fourth wave. Just pulled the fibs for you guys. Let me throw those back on so you can see how they match up. So in our 4-hour chart, our target is 109, and currently on this fifth of the third, our target is 110. So you can see everything's lining up to that area very nicely. We had a 1-2. I pulled these off the 1-2 for our fibs. We're just past the 1.618, throwing the 1764 there. So we might get a little bit of an extension here. This could get up to like 115. If we come all the way up to the 200% for our third, I could see it hitting the 2.618 as an option, which would be up here around 120. Just highlight that for you. So you can see this is what we're looking for to finish. Looks like we have a 1-2 3 working on a fourth in this third of our fifth. So looking for a little more move up, come back down, finish up. But at the moment, this area is too risky for me to trade in. I'm going to wait for this larger fourth wave after this third wave completes before looking for entries to the upside. So if you are in this, be very wary around this area. You might want to raise your stops a little bit because we should get a correction back. And if we do stop at this 200, could see correction down to, $50 to $70 for our standard fourth wave. So it's a pretty big drop. You're looking as much as 50% drawdown. So be very careful in this area. When you come up to the fifth of the third here, it's going to get pretty scary to be hanging on. So that's what I'm looking at, guys, for Solana. Let me just back out again. Looking for this 5-wave sequence to commence, and on the larger, this should be a 1-2, 1-2. So a very nice move in the future. But be careful if you are in this. Look for that fifth of the third there. I'm going to be expecting about a 50% drawdown after that is reached. All right, if you like this video, make sure to check out my other videos. I'm currently in 4 live trades, and I show every single entry, exit, take profit, everything before I get into these trades. All right, I will be trading Solana in the future, just not at the moment. All right, guys, thanks for watching.